Today is my birthday. Maybe that's the reason I've been so introspective recently. Maybe, but then again I have all sorts of introspective periods, so I doubt it. Whatever the reason, I find myself thinking about how this has been my third year on YouTube. My third year doing this whole Authortube thing. Being a YouTuber has put me through a series of negative emotions. So much so that it made me quit for 2 months at the beginning of this year. I'm certain that it's going to put me through many more in the future. I mean, this channel isn't a thriving success or anything like that. In fact, I can point to a certain series of videos where my energy noticeably dipped. I forced myself through them as here's the feeling I struggled with off and on throughout the year. Feeling unappreciated. Feeling like all this work is meaningless. Like it's a waste of time. This brings me to the question I put in the thumbnail. Is Authortube worth it? In my case, yes. Yes, it has been. I'm not going to pretend like I don't have my struggles with all of it. In fact, the one that annoys me the most is that I can't devote as much time to my own work as I'd like because I must do all this too. But that's only one side of the coin. Here's the other. I found joy in how every video gets me one step closer to mastery. I use teaching as mastery. It forces me to simplify, to make connections I might not have, and so many other things. It makes me address both conceptual understanding, the why behind the concept, and procedural understanding, the how for applying it. I'm in this constant state of learning, reflecting, and improving, which has pushed me to heights I didn't even know existed. It enabled me to write things with a level of control I couldn't have ever dreamed of in the past. It's also what enabled me to reach a point where I can make this important decision. Well, first, let me tell you what's going to happen next month. For December, I'm going to go through looking at all the consistently popular and most requested video topics from my polls. Then once December is gone, I'm going to take a break from video creation for 2 months. I'll still release community tab stuff, but I need to take 2 months to prepare what I feel I need now, a website. This website will be my attempt to create the ultimate resource for writers. Something that goes in depth on everything and is constantly updating. The PDFs I'm working on now will be gathered there for all to collect and read on numerous subjects. It'll be like an even better version of those daily tidbits. I'm also going to dig into creating all kinds of quizzes for writers. So you can do things like take tests for your character's 16 basic desires, then have tons of notes on how to use that information, and various other writing related tools. If there is anything you can think of that you'd like to see on the site, tell me now so I can see if I can work it into the plans. And beyond that, if you'd like to see an example of how in-depth the type of stuff I make can get, watch this video here. I could create stuff like this and more with what I'm envisioning.